grades ko hindi ko natuloy. So, tutulong kayo ng konti.
Wow, there you go. He's not only athletic, but he's also musical. What more can you ask for? Now, more for our halftime feature. I'm about to lead in the top 10 plays of the week. So if you're a true blue basketball fan, you should enjoy this. Watch this.
Here are top plays of the week. At number 10, the maestro, Jason Castro, with this buzzer beater right here.
Cardona to Castro! Jason Castro! To beat it! To beat the buzzer here! And what a ball game! Both teams going at it.
Number 9, Jimmy Alapag this time with his hang time move with 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Looking for the quick score here, Jimmy Alapag. What a move!
Oh, he had to change his shot in midair. Oh boy, what a shot maker Jimmy Alapag is.
Number 8, Atari faking with this move right here.
Oh, counter steal. And here's Artadi against Norwood. Oh, nice fake ball, Artadi. Oh!
Look at him shout with steam. Ganda lang ginawa ni Artadi with that kick. Got Norwood going up in the air. Very easy shot off the glass.
Number 7, Rico Villanueva finding JC Intal the Rocket on a slamma-jamma.
They managed to claw back in game number 2, and look at this.
Barangay Ginebra is so dangerous in the open court.
Number 6, the Black President giving a proclamation right here.
They're either good or they're bad.
And
nice
Norwood
field.
finishes the play. Gabe Norwood has been a great all-around player, especially in the series for Rain or Shine.
Number 5, the Rocket JC Intal soaring high for this slam.
Are going to really give it their all to win.
JC Intal with the throwdown. And the Rocket now already in the ballgame with 10 points.
Number 4, we got Norwood showing this throwdown.
Here's Norwood, quick
Nice
move,
drive.
gets away.
Yeah. Nobody closing the baseline for Pure Foods, and a very hot start here for Rain or Shine.
Number 3, Rico Villanueva on the break for this throwdown.
This is supervisor of Freakles in Qatar. Oh, what a shot!
And Rico is livid.
Yeah, he's back to raise the roof. Gesture of holding up his shirt. A slam dunk coming from Rico Villanueva.
Number 2, saving the best for last, Gabe Norwood right here for the game-winning putback slam.
Here's Chan. 4 seconds to shoot.
Jeff Chan will miss.
Oh, Gabe Norwood! What a putback slam!
Good night.
See you Friday, says Norwood.
And our number 1 play of the week.
Edwin Ritualo and Jared Dillinger. Here we go. No timeouts remaining. Oh, Lapad! Dillinger got it! He got it! No timeouts remaining. What a play for the Drop of Texters!
There you go, amazing basketball right there. Hope you guys enjoyed our top 10 plays of the week this week right here at the PBA. Now we're going to take a break. When we return, we find out who among the top Texas that is, or the Barangay Ginebra Judge Team gets to meet the Alaska Aces in the semis. Keep it here on Solar TV.
Delivers. Shot clock coming down to 3. Alapag to stick shot will go in.
And he shot that blind. He never saw where the goal was.
Jason Castro to beat it. To beat the buzzer here.
Here we go. No timeouts remaining. Oh, Lapad! Dillinger got it! He got it! No timeouts remaining. What a play for the Tropa Texters.
And what a series now that Talk and Text is playing against Barangay Ginebra.
Thought about it. That's it. Fly. Boom. Quintal, 4-3. High looper. Yes, sir.
Oh, what a shot.
Enrico is livid.
Yeah, he's back to that raised the roof.
There's a...
Hard foul.
Oh, yes.
And to be taking a tumble.
Reyes is telling his team
Wait a minute.
to get out of the
Looks
playing
like
court.
Talk and Text is walking out. This is unbelievable.
We'll take any win the way it is. If they give it to us on the court, we'll take it. We're here to win.
We showed them footage that Eric Menk threw down Cardona bodily before that play happened. And if the referees were doing their job and they called that foul, then the Ranidel incident wouldn't have happened. So we don't know if we're going to play Game 5.
And he knocks it in. Here's it time.
And the subplot that emerged in game number 4 has taken a backseat to the furious action we witnessed in the first half of play, and restoring the do-or-die motif of this quarterfinals, because somebody's season will just come to a close while one teams will move forward here.
Definitely a winner-go-home situation, and we've seen from both teams their A game. They've come out here, they've gone through and surpassed the what you would call yung kaba. Wala tayong nakita mga players na kabado. What we've seen are players that want to win.
Oh,
and
yes.
both teams have come out fighting in this game.
Both have had runs. Now let's review your webpage. Let's start with Ginebra.
We talked about Ginebra, and one of the keys for Barangay Ginebra was to force Talk and Text into bad shots. That was number one. But they failed to do that because Talk and Text is shooting 44%. But the good thing that they did was actually force Talk and Text into poor three-point shooting. 2 out of 16 from the three-point line. That's what Ginebra has done well throughout the season, and that's what they've been doing well in this game. Number 2 in that list was that free throws are still key. Not a lot of free throws so far. Only 13 attempts for Barangay Ginebra, but they made 8 of that. On the other hand, Talk and Text had 11 attempts, and they made 7 of that. So that's basically right about fair for both teams. And finally, was for Barangay Ginebra to keep the pressure on. And there are many ways to keep the pressure on. And in this game, the way Barangay Ginebra is keeping the pressure on Talk and Text is by hitting that three-point shot. That's the shot that has kept the crowd in the game, and that's the shot that has kept them buoyant in this game.
And they've not relinquished the lead so far. On the other side of your page, we've got Talk and Text with their interesting entries into the webpage.
Well, for Talk and Text, it was imperative for them to push the basketball, but Barangay Ginebra has not allowed them to do that. Only 3 fast break attempts for Talk and Text, and only 2 points out of that. And so far, Talk and Text, although they're in this game, you'd like to see them run a little bit more, Seb. Number 2 on that list was to win the guard battle, and so far they have been doing very well from that guard spot. Jared Dillinger has 11, Castro 11, Cardona 10, Ritualo 5. The one guy that has been absent so far is Jimmy Alapag.
Yes.
And like JC Intal had mentioned earlier, you would expect for Jimmy Alapag to have a good third quarter and start the game going. And finally, we talked about turning off the distractions, and you've seen it from them. Coaches are very into the game, not really dealing with the referees too much. The players are not dealing with the crowd. So far, in terms of turning off the distraction, very good for Talk and Text.
Okay, a different fire will start in the third quarter. We await that in just a short while. One team's season is down to a half. In the meantime, I think there's something wrong on the other side of the floor as a bit of tape is being applied on the hardwood. Medyo nangangansaw yung crowd, ano? At ginamitan ng ano, yung kaibigan natin, Andy Fix. Kaya hindi ayun, naayos na rin. Aayusin yan. yung nag-aayos, wala siyang pakialam kung 21,000 yung nakatingin sa kanya, plus 10 players, 2 teams, referees, officials. Abay, mag-antay kayo sandali.
And that's what I call working under pressure.
Yan ang pressure. Diba?
Lahat ng tao gusto magmadali ka na, tapusin mo na yung ginagawa mo. Gusto na maglaro.
Ako ba tinitingnan niyo sa Okay. Keys in the second. I know we've gone through the webpage, but you know, emotion has been such an ingredient here. And the team that manages well in the second half should be moving forward in the season. In the meantime, referee Herrera wants to make sure that that bit of space is secure. We'll take a short break, give the guys a chance to work on this, and let's see what happens. In the meantime, we've got this good-sized crowd, king-sized crowd. Third quarter now finally swings its doors wide open. Again, keep in mind, earlier tonight, Pure Foods already into the semifinals. Look at this pass.
It all starts out with opening up the game because of the ability to shoot from the outside. Simple play right there. Talking Tech's defense respecting the shooting of JC and Tao, so they're playing in tight. JC and Tao backdoors, gets a foul from Mac Cardona, and he continues to lead this game in scoring with his 18th marker.
First pair of points by Intal in the second half. 16, of course, was his collection in the first half. 3 of 6 from the three-point zone. Perfect from two-point distance, and 3 of 4 from free throw distance. Lead pass, kind of risky, and it will stay with the Barangay Ginebra. Just 30 seconds into this third quarter. 9-point lead by the Barangay. Patricia, join us, please.
Well, just adjustments on the Ginebra Barangay Gin King side, according to assistant coach Juno Soler. He said defensively, they just have to block those picks, as Talking Tex has been getting a lot of layups off of it. Offensively, they haven't really pushed the ball much in the first half, so expect them to attack and look for those mismatches. Over on the other side, Coach Nash Rosello is just telling me that they are aware of the 50% three-point shooting of Ginebra, so they got to adjust and extend their defense, but also they relax. If they didn't do that, the story would have been different here in the second half. Offensively, they don't have problems, but this is the main thing. They said they are happy with the calls, it is balanced, and it is the fairness that they have been looking for. Seb?
In the meantime, a lot of restraint on the part, and in terms of only, not of complaining, but of reacting to that fourth foul of Cardona.
And that is huge for Talking Tex, because they needed scoring, especially now the Barangay Ginebra has erected a 12-point lead.
Selena Cruz knocks in a 3. It's a 7-point collection, and they're ahead 61-49. Timeout requested by Chot Reyes. You know, we have confirmation from PBA Sunny Barrios that the first game, and we do begin the semifinals on Wednesday. Alaska will go up against the winner of this game, and the second game will be San Miguel Beer versus Pure Foods.
Things not going the way of Talking Tex the last couple of minutes. Actually, that goes all the way back to the end of the first half, where they've been outscored by a total of 16 to 3 since the 2:07 mark.
And so far, Talking Tex scoreless here in the third. Dillinger, who had 11 points in that first half, issued the pass. That's a forced shot, but there's a good follow. Ali Big now with his second basket. And the lead is 10. 10:35 remaining third quarter. Villanueva. Early launch by Tubid. And a chance to reset.
And you gotta love that matchup between Willie Wilson.
Oh yes, and Carey.
Both guys almost mirror images of each other.
Selena Cruz, really good. And he has 10.